Cornelius Caesar was born in 1795. He is the first son to Theodosia and Julius Caesar. As a child, he loved to read and write. His passion never faded as he aged. He wrote everywhere he went. He fell in love with a girl named Mary. They were married in 1810. They adopted a kitten named Alfred and a cat called Winston. In 1811, they had a little boy. They named him Apollo. Cornelius adored his son. They were always spending time together. He wrote the children's book based off Apollo. It was called My Love Apollo. He read it to him every night. He also wrote many poems about his love for his wife. He had also written a biography about his mother and her inventions. It was titled Theodosia, a Brilliant Inventor. In 1817, Mary and Cornelius found out they were pregnant. Apollo was excited to learn he was going to be a big brother. Mary loved reading his books to her unborn child. So Cornelius decided to write a book for the baby to express their excitement. One morning he awoke and felt incredibly ill. Despite feeling ill, he managed to finish the book. He didn't feel any better during the day. Mary held him as he collapsed in her arms. She didn't know what was wrong with him. When he stopped breathing, she knew there was nothing she could do. Cornelius died in 1817 at 22 years old. His sudden passing gravely affected the family. Apollo was so young he didn't understand why his father wasn't coming back. Mary had an early labor due to the stress of it. She had a little girl. She named her Canella after her father. Canella was a very sensitive baby. Mary was overwhelmed. She never had to take care of a baby on her own. She did her best taking care of her, but nothing could stop her fussing. It was very rare when she was quiet. Mary had also become insecure about the weight she gained after birth. One day, Mary received a visit from an old friend. Her name was Danica. The two of them connected better than they ever did. She was the company that Mary needed at the time. They started an affair with one another. Danica also helped out with the kids. Apollo had celebrated his first birthday without his father. Every day he read the book Cornelius wrote for him. Canella had also grown a bit. They played together a lot. Sometimes Canella would be aggressive. In 1826, Mary got sick. Apollo was devastated to see his mother in such condition. When she died, she was buried next to Cornelius. Apollo couldn't believe he lost another parent. Before Mary passed, she gifted Canella the book her father wrote for her before he died. It was called Made with Love. She was comforted by her cat Alfred. Danica stayed with them for a while as they grieved. She told Canella stories about her mother and what a wonderful person she was. Eventually, Danica returned to her own family. After Danica left, Apollo was left to care for his sister alone. He stayed strong for her, but was sometimes overwhelmed. Luckily, he had someone there where he couldn't pull himself together. Her name was Greta. She helped keep his mind off things. She also made good friends with Canella. Apollo went on to marry her in 1828. She then moved in and made herself at home. Soon Apollo and Greta were expecting. In 1830, they had a son. They named him Ezekiel. As the years passed, Apollo went on to read his father's books to his son, the same way Cornelius did with him. Canella had grown in that time. She helped take care of her nephews. She liked to knit in her free time. She soon met a young man of her liking. His name was Stuart, and he was looking for love. Things moved quick between them. They were soon wed in 1835. Stuart moved Canella in with him. She brought Alfred with her to her happy new home. Thanks for watching. Next video will release Monday. Like and subscribe for more.